Laos marked the 18th International Day of UXO Mine Awareness on April 4th. Deputy Minister of Labor and Social Welfare, Mr. Pudumpon Suntani, said April 4th, the day draws attention to the need to reduce the impacts of unexploded ordnance, provide humanitarian aid, and raise funds to solve the problem of unexploded ordnance around the world, especially in the countries that are most affected.
To be here with you today and celebrate.
Speaking at the press conference attended by the Deputy Resident Representative of UNDP, Ms. Catherine Phuong, the British Ambassador to Laos, Mr. John Pearson, and other guests. Deputy Minister of Labor and Social Welfare, Mr. Pudumpon Suntani, said over 1.8 million UXO devices have been cleared from 79,599 hectares of land from 1996 to February 2023, making agricultural land safe for farmers and freeing up other areas for development. Mr. Pudumpon said in 2005, the United Nations General Assembly declared April 4th of every year as International Day of UXO Mine Awareness to raise awareness about the dangers of unexploded ordnance. The day draws attention to the need to reduce the impacts of unexploded ordnance, provide humanitarian aid, and raise funds to solve the problems of unexploded ordnance around the world, especially in the countries that are most affected. Laos is the most severely affected country as a result of heavy bombing during the Indochina War from 1964 to 1973. The large number of unexploded devices that remain in the ground has continued to cause physical damage and affect people's livelihoods. It is an obstacle to the use of land for agricultural production and an obstacle to the socio-economic development of Laos. However, the burden of addressing the problem remains heavy, and there are many challenges, especially the need for funding and technical support from the international community. To solve the problem of unexploded ordnance in Laos, greater coordination is needed between the central and local sectors involved with the support of international organizations to create a national strategic plan to effectively address the problem in the long term. From 1996 to February 22, 2023, some 79,599 hectares of land were cleared, making local communities safe, with 1,808,254 unexploded ordnance devices removed and detonated. Of this number, 1,056,393 were cluster bombs, 4,336 were large bombs, and 2,456 were landmines, while 745,069 other types of munitions were also located and detonated. In terms of mine risk with education, people in 4,092 villages were made aware of the dangers posed and the need for caution. From 2015 to 2022, assistance was provided to 2,846 people who were victims of UXO-related accidents. Non-technical surveys were carried out from 2011-2022 in 2,709 villages, while technical surveys took place from 2010 to 2022 in 1,804 villages. Some 174,638 hectares of land were confirmed to be affected by cluster bombs.